Getting over it. So, this game I have beaten, as you can see, many times. Now, I just wanted to do a quick little run, not a speed run or anything, because, I'm not that good at the game. And I do have this mod menu up, but I don't have any mods active. So, I just thought, since I've never done any, getting over it streams or videos or anything like that, to just play it for a little fun, little unedited thing. Because now that I'm streaming so much, I don't find as find myself doing as many videos. And maybe I could give some tips on this game as well. So right here, I think the best way is to center yourself right here and kind of like swing your hammer back and forth like this. Okay, well I didn't do it very well there, but I also have my sensitivity on max for this game. Just thought I'd throw that out there. And keep in mind, if I don't do the best, I haven't played this game in like 4 months probably. Okay, there you go, easy. And of course I hooked the lights there, but you know different strat. So right here I find it pretty easy to just kind of let yourself fall a little bit every time you swing up, and then take your time almost. Not like literal like 12 seconds take your time, but I'm not going to do stair skip here. I'm not going to do any skips actually. This part is pretty easy. You just got to again kind of almost take your time in a way. Like when you swing, make your swing, if you're not speed running that is, make your hammer swings very meaningful and kind of heavy almost. Right here, I like to position myself just at the edge and kind of do this cone motion with my hammer. And then you can either pogo off of the side of the chair, or you can hook it like this. Well, and again, I'm not a master at this game, so yeah. But yeah, let me see if I can stair skip real quick. I know, like the method. You gotta put the hole right here, then you go around, and then you go. Yeah, you gotta have your shoulder like almost touching. There you go. That's stair skip. So you can do that. Now, as I was saying, you can kind of hook the chair here and just swing yourself up and get on this camera, pogo onto this sofa, couch. This part is probably like one of the easiest parts in the game, to be honest. You don't have to worry much about here, unless you get your hammer stuck in the toilet. This is a cute little trap right here, but you're probably not gonna fall in it. I mean, you might, but I've never fallen in that on accident. Here we have the first little roadblock, orange hell. I might fall on this. I might not get it first try. But you just kind of want to position yourself on the edge of the table right there. And then get yourself on top of this rock, pogo, and then try and either catch that corner right here or that spot where I just caught. Now, some people, they take the real slow approach and they'll like do it this way. Well, I actually got it first try there, but I prefer to pogo from down there and try and hook this little ledge right here. But you're not out of the woods yet because the church is up here. This is pretty easy. You just pogo on top of this panther right here. And then you can get yourself stuck in the thumb, but you can get unstuck pretty easy. There's the jump scare. Of course, obviously, very obvious point that you want to try and grab. This little part that I'm sitting on right here. And then you can just do this right here. And then there you go. This is pretty much a soft checkpoint, except for the snake, which Most of you probably know about the snake. So yeah, this is super easy. Here, another little spot that tricks people up. What you want to kind of do is get in the to where this little corner right here is almost in the middle of your pot, and then just pogo straight up. I didn't get it there, but you kind of want to. You have to be adaptable. See, look, there we go. Got a very good hold right there. Now this hat has 0 friction, so you don't want to try and sit on top of it. See you later. Now we're at the anvil, another kind of choke point for some people. I never had much trouble with anvil. We just want to get on the very corner and pogo at full strength. There you go. Then right here is very easy. There you go, simple as that. Full force, shebang. Now at this part right here, you don't quite want to go full force because there is a snowman down here that you want to try and get yourself on just like that. Almost just catapulted myself into the void there, but these are very easy. Speedrunners fly through these things, but I'm not quite as good, so I take it a little slower. I used to be able to beat this game in like 5 minutes. I think, something like that. Here's the bucket and the snake. Do not ride the snake unless you want to be set back, obviously. This bucket is not too much of a challenge. You just kind of want to get your hammer in the middle and then position yourself on here. Boing. Okay, that wasn't too great. I fell. But the bucket is not too hard if you know what you're doing. Now, I've seen some people close the game and come back every time that they fail the bucket so that it stops swinging. I do not have the patience for that. So, oop, don't want to fall down there. Man, I tell you, the first time I played this game, it took me a very long time to beat. Longer than most. But I tell you, once you play this game for a second time, it takes like no time. It took me about 20 minutes, I believe, my second run. And then my third and so on took me less and less. Again, I haven't played this game in a very long time, so you gotta cut me some slack. Not as much slack as this bucket has, though. But yeah. So, this game, I still need... If I make t-shirts, I swear, this game, the slogan, this game, will be on one of the t-shirts. But, anyways, this game, it used to make me quite mad. But I don't find myself getting frustrated at this game anymore. Even if I fail over and over. Yeah, the bucket, I mean, it's not too bad. It's pretty difficult, but I mean, you're not going to be set back as much as you are in Orange Hell. Now we're at, for what was for me the hardest part of the game, Ice Cliff. But I don't find myself having all too much trouble. Now you can do the strategy that pretty much everyone does, where you go real slow and you try and find the notches. But I like to just kind of brute force my way through it, which admittedly it's not the best strategy in the world, but if it works, it works. And sometimes this strategy does. And also you can kind of just eventually get a feel for where the notches are. There's one at this little bend almost right here. There's one somewhere in the middle of that. But brute forcing this is not the best way to do it if you are, you know, like kind of new. If you're a speedrunner, you're just going to know where the notches are automatically. So you won't have to worry about, you know, that. There we go. And most of them are just about as far as you can go anyways, except for I think a couple of them. Ah, almost. This one is closer. I missed it. I I I need to play some of the newer getting over it likes. Like there was rogue likes for a while, but now you got getting over it likes. That was good. Like a difficult game about climbing and all that. Really, if you want to go very far back, there's sexy hiking likes because that was the OG. I've beaten that game. That game's a lot easier than this one if you know what you're doing. Now we're at tower. This is very easy. I'm gonna try and actually explain what I'm doing. So, right here, you want to pogo and catch this. Then you kind of want to swing and catch that. Don't try and land on it. Try and land on this one. Then you can delay your swing right there to get on this one. You might get stuck like I have right here, but you can kind of wedge yourself out of it. This one you don't have to pogo to get on top of. You can just go ahead and do that. And then of course right here you can just boing. Now we're in space. Now I don't know any YouTubers who have gotten knocked down all the way from space. I have not unintentionally got like accidentally pogoed myself downward from space. So I would say you're pretty much home free at this point. But just in case, if you're not a speedrunner, they go like bum 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 off of all the asteroids. But you can just land on one and then full force pogo just up. And then that's the end of the game. I will not, of course, be showing you the hidden little ending thing. So we're just gonna go that. There's my split, not very good. And I will not go inside and say hello. So that was getting over it. A short little video, but I mean, I don't know. I just wanted to make a short little thing like that. So thank you for watching it.